Like many people, I absolutely adore watching Christmas movies during the Christmas season. And today I want to share with you 6 Christmas movies that I just happened to watch and think are really, really great. The first one is called Throwback Holiday, and it really gives you It's a Wonderful Life kind of vibes. The mother has a really unsatisfying life in the beginning. Her husband is cheating on her. Her child is just kind of bratty, and she has unfulfilled aspirations to be a medical doctor. It turns out that she basically got pregnant when she was in high school, and her life really changed after that. And she is given a chance to go back to high school and change her life, and it is really a wonderful story. The second one is called The Christmas Time Capsule, and it's a military romance with a really cute couple that are good friends from childhood. And honestly, at the very, very beginning, the male lead is a little bit unlikable to me because he's so clueless about the fact that his best friend is in love with him. And he actually comes to her and wants a wedding ring that his mother or grandmother gave him, so he can go marry a girl that he met like 6 months ago. And he's really he's kind of heartless, I would say, towards her feelings. But over time, on this road trip back to their hometown, it works out. But it's a good story. The third story is called Journey Back to Christmas. It begins like in the 1950s, and it's a very low-key, gentle kind of story with the main character being a nurse, and there's like a comet, and she ends up being propelled forward in time, and there's a whole big like fish out of water trope where she's just constantly amazed at like what the world is like, and no one believes her, but it ends really well, and there's a lot of Christmas magic and time travel, so I really ended up liking it. The next story is called Sappy Holiday. Get it? Sappy, as in sap and maple syrup. And it's about this really likable young woman who is hoping to get a promotion at work. She's a chef, and has a relationship with this guy who he's a nice guy, but he's from a very like wealthy political family, and he's all about appearances, and he it's pretty obvious early on that he's not right for her. And she's on her way to see him and gets stranded and ends up staying with this really down home cute guy and his family at the local maple farm. And there's some drama there because they're of course about to lose the maple farm, as farm owners always do in these movies, and she's able to help them and find love. The next story is another military romance, and it's called Christmas Homecoming. And this one is a little bit of a tearjerker and kind of sad because she is a widow. She's lost her husband, and she's really having a difficult time getting over it and kind of moving on with her life. And she rents a cottage in her backyard to a handsome military officer who's returning from a deployment, and he ends up helping her save the military museum that she works at. But he has his own issues with some things that happened in the war, and but they all come together at the end. So it's a good story, but definitely a little bit of a tearjerker. And the last story is called Yuletide the Knot. This one surprised me with a little bit of the family drama because the daughter has problems with her father, who was newly dating after their mother had passed, but I guess years ago. There's a lot of sisterly vibes and family, so that's nice. And this is also something of a musical. There's a lot of singing in this one, which was a surprise to me, but it was nice. And of course, the trope here is the main character has to work with her ex-boyfriend, who is the manager of an influencer, and she's planning a very a Christmas wedding that's happening like in a month's time, and they're working on it together. And of course, they come together at the end. So these are some really great movies. I really love them all, and I definitely want to recommend them to you. I watch a lot of Christmas movies during the holiday season, so I may do one or two other videos. Let me know in comments what you think. If you've seen these, did you love them? Do you have some favorites that you want to share with me? Let me know. I'm always looking for new recommendations. Happy holidays. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more cozy seasonal content.